Modern horror games are great, but sometimes they just don't scratch that surreal, pixelated itch that fans of the genre classics sometimes get. Luckily, games like Project BLARI by developer MaxEstLa are here to fill that void. Project BLARI is a love letter to classic survival horror like Resident Evil or Silent Hill as far as the mechanics, but narratively it very much stands on its own 2 feet. You'll assume the role of Terrence LeBrun, an investigative journalist doing research on the local tax administration, when you receive a call from your insider saying there's been an emergency. Something on the inside has gone terribly wrong. And upon showing up, you realize that this problem is much bigger than fraudulent taxes. Project BLARI sets itself apart with some unique environments and creature designs. There's a fair share of corporate hallways and cubicles, as well as bleak sci-fi laboratories and test chambers, and it's all rendered with a style very similar to a classic PS1 aesthetic. The low draw distances and chunky monsters make the atmosphere and scares all the more effective, and there's clearly been a lot of care put into the way everything looks and feels. Aside from the standard environments, you'll occasionally enter some really trippy sequences where the levels seem to loop and connect in surrealist ways that will have you questioning your own sanity. All this madness is used to great effect, but never feels overdone as it easily could have. There's a wide variety of gameplay in addition to shooting the zombie-like creatures in the face, like fighting fires, clenching your cheeks while you sneak past blind enemies at extreme close-quarter distances, and even a few knee-jerk quick-time events. This keeps the moment-to-moment action feeling fresh and constantly changes the pace before it ever has a chance to feel monotonous. The sound design is excellent with terrifying creature sounds, gunshots with an impact, and some really well-done ambient noises. The soundtrack is full of spooky synth and strings, and it really helps set the dreadful and terrifying tones the game has throughout. There's multiple endings with lots of missable interactions and activities, making it a highly replayable experience that can turn out lots of different ways. Overall, Project BLARI is an incredibly well-made indie horror game, and I didn't run into any notable bugs while playing through. It's got a really cool story that changes based on your actions, mixed with a truly great atmosphere and style, and with each playthrough taking around an hour, this is an incredible value for only $6.